Hello and welcome to Tabletalkers, Disillusion of Magic. This is going to be session 1 of everybody getting to meet each other. I am joined by a Mr. Arik.
Quack.
Caleb.
Quack.
Medina.
Quack.
And Thaddeus.
Quack. Why did you sound so scared, Thaddeus?
He was inquisitive, not scared. I need to look at names, because I forgot his. Hold on. Zeeg. You're the first to awaken. Minor headache. And all that. But you wake up in a dingy, smelling of mold-filled, for lack of a better word, from what you can tell, cell. All three walls surrounding you are made of stone and are moss and lichen covered. You can hear the sounds of dripping water somewhere in the near vicinity. You have a bucket, a hay plot, and bars on the fourth wall.
I'm assuming I just don't have any of my stuff.
No, you are currently in what would equate to prison rags.
And also gone would be the little direct communication line, and I'm assuming that the bracelet stayed on because it wouldn't go away.
Correct. But the bracelet has turned into a very crude, like, family, peasant family heirloom thing that nobody gave a fuck about anyway.
Okay.
It went from the large, intricate, almost bracer type thing that it was down to a very crude looking bracelet.
Alright. This is not exactly the best place to be, but sure, I'm here. Nobody's here. Cool.
The next to awaken will be Hurst, in what you can see, Arik, in the cell block directly away from you.
Is it across the hall?
Yeah. It is directly across the hall from you.
Is there any torchlight, or is it just dark?
It's dingy, so I know I'm using old school rules here, but it would be considered dim light.
I can see you.
So dark vision is prodding, so shades of gray is about all you see right now. Excuse me. Because the only place that's lit up is the hallway. And only sparingly with torchlight. Or candlelight even, as far as you can tell.
It's enough to where it's not pitch black darkness.
In the hallway? No. In your cells? Absolutely. But like I said before, same situation. Dingy cell block, lichen covered walls, rusted bars in the front. It looks like this place is in disrepair and hasn't been touched in 1,000 years. Just as an exaggeration. And the last two will wake up about the same time, and you'll be directly across from one another on the left-hand side and or right-hand side if both of them are looking at the bars from the other two.
Are we all in our own individual cells or
Yes.
same cell? Okay.
Individual cells. The wounds that you would have received, Thaddeus, or that your character would have received, have been patched up, but the bandages look yellowed at this point.
Probably
Like they
itchy.
haven't been changed in a while. Kinda?
absolutely scratching at them then. You know, after getting my bearings.
Yeah, I get you. And Mr. Blackbagged over there, you I mean, aside from the awful smell of whatever the fuck knocked you out, you're fine. No wounds sustained or anything like that.
Can someone turn the goddamn lights on?
Upon hearing noise, you'll hear footsteps wandering down the hallway. Ah, seems you're all awake finally. Looking like we're going to be getting a pretty penny from you boys. And girl.
Who's the buyer?
Anyone and everyone.
I have a question.
Not like this is an answering service, but sure. Ask away.
What happened to the rest of my people in the attack?
None of my damn business. I wasn't a part of the attack.
I'll find
As
out
far as
soon
I
enough.
know, a group of people just came in and threw you at my doorstep saying, do what you want. So I'm looking to get some money right now.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't kill me.
Can I pick up on the accent to determine where in the fuck I am?
This individual, give me a... trying to think of what it would be to do that. I'm gonna open up a sheet just so I have the thing. As soon as it loads, because my internet is dying. Ugh. Come on. What? Doesn't matter what sheet it is. Just give me a fucking sheet. I would say either a history or investigation check would be the best thing for that. I can't decide which, so go ahead and pick between them.
Of the two, investigation. Roll dice. 18 total?
18. He seems to be like the accent seems a whole lot more either like Vinrada or Liafka Kingdom, but you can't quite place which one they are. They're both right next to one another, and they both fight constantly.
But decidedly not Imperial.
No, absolutely not.
Great. And the relative distance from? Like
From you?
far or near-ish?
From you, from the where you are from where you came from, or where they are from where you are in your cell?
Placement on a map.
The Liafka and Vinrada kingdoms are both an entire kingdom's length away from the Empire. So they're on basically the opposite side of the continent. So at this stage, you have no idea how long you've been out.
Just very sad.
Because both Vinrada and Liafka are both rather small nations that are in the southern or more southern portion of the continent that you're on, and then to the north, direct north of that is the Houndel Kingdom, and then the direct north of that is the Kenid Kingdom, or the Kenid Empire. Sorry. With the other nations mixed in the middle there. Anybody else have questions? I'll take that as a no. he speaks back up again and says, "So, what kind of price do you think you're gonna fetch?" And he stands in front of, what the? Why do I keep forgetting people's names? Div. He stands in front of your cell. What kind of price you thinking you'll fetch? I'm curious what you think.
And now I need to ask one. Does he happen to have that symbol on his chest? The
What symbol?
emblem of the people who attacked me. Essentially.
No.
Okay. All I know is that the random emblem, so I'm constantly looking out for it.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm not going to answer him. I'm just going to snap at him. If he gets closer, I want to try to bite at his hand.
Oh, he's staying toward the middle of the bars. He's not stupid enough to get close to the bars of something that can bite him.
And he's just getting low growls.
Okay. Oh, you're no fun. And he turns directly around and looks at you. Keep forgetting everybody's name. Cletus. I don't know why I fucking forgot your name. Yours is the easiest. He turns around and looks at you and says, "What are you thinking? How much you thinking you gonna get, soldier?"
I think you might get some dirt.
Well, what you mean dirt?
I mean dirt from the goddamn ground.
Oh, come on now. You gotta be worth more than that.
The fucking who?
Your kingdom, where you were a soldier. Sure, they'd pay a pretty penny for your
You
ransom.
think they give a shit about me? That's funny.
Well, when you came in, you had officer's clothes on, so they gotta care at least a little bit, right?
No, I was good at my job. They don't give two shits about me. Whether I get taken, whether I die, same thing to them. Might as well let me go right now.
He just walks away. What next? Another human and a half-orc. Well, Zeeg, what do you think you're worth?
Probably less than you'd like, honestly.
He turns around and looks at you. Hurst. Yes. God damn.
Just write them all down right now.
I'm going to. Need paper. That's what I've been looking for while I was talking, but I don't have any fucking paper.
You mind if I ask a question to try to give you a chance to look for your paper?
You could have asked me a question so I had a chance to look for paper, yeah,
Okay,
but I don't.
I'll give you a chance. Oh, where exactly is he? You said he's looking right at Hurst, but I don't know where Hurst is in comparison to Div.
If you're looking directly at your bars, so into the hallway, he is to your left from where you are.
And his back is to me.
Technically, his front is to you, but it's more to his side because he's looking at Hurst. His back is currently to Zeeg and Cletus's character.
Okay.
Arik.
Thank you very much.
Care if it's spelled wrong. I'm spelling it myself.
Do it phonetically. It's fine. It's for you.
Caleb is Cletus.
Say that again.
Caleb is Cletus.
Yeehaw.
That's what I said. Medina.
Hurst.
So I'm bad with names for at least a little while. That's Hurt, not Hurst.
Close enough.
Fucking dyslexia. And Thaddeus, whose name I can't actually spell.
It's just
going
Div.
to be Div. I'm talking about your real name.
Alright, that name that's really hard to spell. And I think I know 4 people total who's ever gotten it right on the first try.
Anyway.
Congrats, you're one of them, Arik.
It's okay. Mine has a 0% success rate.
Yeah, no,
You're
not.
Thaddeus. We were not on first names basis for a long time.
I still just barely know your first name. I know what
You
it
stayed in
is.
the truck.
It's not. I know it's not Medina. Isn't it Dakota?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I've been doxxed.
Well, the only.
Oh no.
Oh no. The only name you can call me by is James. So the other two names you can't call me by. They don't work.
So certain daddy's out of the picture,
What? I don't know
What a
what you said. What?
Spicy recording.
This is the way it's going to go. Okay.
Anyway, with that reaction, I don't think I want to know what he said. But he looks at you, Hurst, and says, "Well, you're the last one on the line, young lady. What do you think you're worth to your people, if they're still alive? Or even better, to any mercenary company looking for some helping hands?"
I hope a lot then. I'm pretty sure I'm here because I killed quite a few nobles, it seems. And one angry enough, he brought what was it, 2,000 men he brought?
No, it was like a few hundred.
Yeah, at least brought a couple hundred men. And I took his head.
Maybe a few thousand. I don't remember. Well, that's not important to me. They're the ones who brought you here. I'm looking to make money off of you from somebody else.
I figured I've gained a reputation for killing him.
You killed the third son of an upstart noble who was barely noticeable to his own people, let alone anybody else. You didn't do as much damage as you thought you did.
I don't care about the damage, I still killed somebody who brought a lot of men.
Oh, you're talking about the actual noble. Oh, again, upstart noble, not worth their time. Keep in mind, you don't have your sword on you. The one that kind of fused itself to you. You don't have that currently. As far as you can tell.
Yeah, gotcha.
Fucking believe all you motherfuckers. Ugh. Rolled so goddamn high. Anyway.
He gave us the option.
It had to be done. Just didn't expect you all to roll high. Right. Well, until we find prospective buyers for all of you, I am ever so lovingly going to let you rot in here. Have fun. Don't die. You won't like what happens to your corpse. And he just walks out the room. What does everybody do?
Which way did he walk out?
The way he came in, which is past your cell.
How sturdy do these bars look?
They're about an inch in diameter, but they are kind of rusted. Well, I won't say rusted, more oxified. They're rusting. They're not quite rusted.
How are they the ones that got the swinging door, or is it
It has to have a swinging door because, like, push doors haven't been invented yet.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like that or if it had like the block of wood on front.
No, it's a swinging door with a big ass lock on the front of the door.
Can I just slip through the bars?
No.
Turn sideways. Fucking Paper
I'm going to
Mario
try
axe
for a little
escape.
bit.
No, they are a little They are a little bit too narrow for that.
Can I investigate for a weak point? Or something that seems to be a weak point?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
Rolling dice? What the fuck?
You're making
Oh
us
yeah,
roll
I make
dice in
people.
this dice rolling game.
I really make people roll dice in this fucking dice rolling game. You bet your fucking ass I do.
I already stole first.
I thought we just talked. What the fuck? I thought we talked about our emotions and our feelings.
Oh shit, man.
I mean, you do, but not right now.
How's an 18?
In 18, the wall, like the bars don't look like they have any weak points, but the wall that joins into the next cell where you believe the individual named Div is, from what the guy who walked in had said, the wall seems to be capable of being broken down. Not easily, mind you, but it seems to be capable.
Is there any, like, what's in the cell with it?
A bucket and a pile of hay to sleep on.
Is there a window?
Hey, you in the
No.
next wall over. All over. And standing back some.
Knock, knock.
They hear knock knock.
Well, Hurst is talking to you, Div.
What do you want?
The wall seems weak. You wanna knock it down? Mind stepping back?
Mm.
I'm gonna come through this wall either way.
I'm going to go to the other corner and start spinning on the bars.
Fair.
Pew.
I'm gonna start shoulder checking this fucking thing.
It is a cantrip, so have fun
Sorry.
with that.
Gnawing on the bars. But no, the process is still spinning
You
on the
have
bars.
cantrip acid splash, motherfucker. What are you doing?
Maybe he has primal savagery.
It's just thematic.
Okay.
That's it. I'm still doing the same
The
act.
dog is chewing on a
Okay.
bone.
Roll me a strength check.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not going to make you roll to hit the bars.
But they need to make a dex save.
I didn't add gamers to my macro.
A dice
You know,
out of the way.
I gotta throw this out there. This is not the first time I've started a group locked in a prison cell, and it's also not the first time that said group has put their mouth on rusted bars. I just gotta throw that out there.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it's dangerous.
Nat 24, 25.
Fucking shit. Okay. So while you Div are just doing your thing, casting your
Congratulations, you're
magic
still
the
in
only
the
way you
cell.
know how, trying to melt the fucking bars. How tall are you?
6'8".
This 6'8" half-orc woman barrels through the wall, conjoining your cells. Just shoulder check, poof, right through the fucking wall.
Green beans, potato salads. Goddamn.
I'm glad you stepped back.
Greens, beans, potato salad. God damn.
You leave me out of this.
I'm gonna dust my
Right.
shoulder off.
You're here now. Why?
I want to get out.
You hear footsteps coming back down again and going, "What the fuck was that?
I'm stopping.
How
my-
did- What did you do?"
I sneezed.
And I said, bless you.
You're not getting out of the cages. You want to have a fucking cell buddy? Have a goddamn cell buddy, but you're not getting out of your fucking cages. Try all you like. I don't care. You might make more fucking noise. I'm going to start stabbing you. Understood?
You have to get close.
He pulls out a spear. Not that goddamn close.
I have a quick question here.
Yeah, one try with that.
Yes. Is this
How-
Caleb? Or
This
is
is Caleb
this...
speaking.
Okay. Yes, okay.
how wide is this hallway? Like the space between the cells?
About 15 feet. He's standing in the middle, so you got about, math between you.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
He'd
did they
have to
take
get
your armor
He'd
too?
have to get a little bit. He took everything that you had on you is gone. The only thing you are currently wearing and/or wielding is prison garb.
Gotcha.
He's just a little bit too far for me to kick him in the back, so he's forced to get closer.
Correct.
Damn it, being 5'2" sucks. How do you do this, Medina?
Ah,
I'm not even 5'2".
Oh,
he's 4'11". Sorry, 4'10".
11. Or 11.
that inch matters.
It fucking does.
His inches went elsewhere. It's fine.
The last inch.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Think of it this way. One, I always got leg room. Right, when I'm in a plane or I'm in a car, I can swing my feet in just about any chair.
Shit, he got us there, man.
And I am chest level with a lot of people.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Yeah, so people cannot get mad at me for looking straight ahead because they're there. Bugs are fun. So I get suffocated.
And it's also just my neck hurts, so I can't look up.
Bugs are fun.
Oh my
Downside.
god.
I have to
Anyway,
click on my counters to get to my plates. Because Lauren is tall and she puts the plate.
I have 2 words for you. Step ladders.
I refuse to use those. I refuse
Anyway.
to use those. I will climb like a little spider monkey on everything.
So now, Div, you have a cellmate.
I can
As
also
the individual goes and walks away after his vain threat.
not much of a threat.
What are...
He's walked away and going back to city.
That's fine. What are Monsieur Zieg and Cletus doing?
Kind of watching what the fuck's happening over there. They walked away and immediately fucking Kool-Aid Man through a wall. It's a little distracting.
To be fair, you're seeing how thick that wall was. There has to have been some kind of structural instability to that wall, because there's no fucking way she just walked through it like she did.
I'm thinking that, but I also see their pecs.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you that, but like at the same time, what the fuck?
Yeah, basically I'm sitting there with that in my mind. What the fuck?
Fair.
I put her points into strength.
Eric knows.
We figured. Strength check with a natural 20 of 25 means you have a maxed out strength. Yeah, we're very aware. Anyway, Mr. Cletus.
I think I want to take a shit in the bucket.
Okay.
My god. Is it Chrono 100? That a shit bucket.
Do I gotta roll for shit or?
No.
You gotta make sure you don't miss this, Dark.
Roll a Constitution saving throw to make sure you don't get dysentery and die. Yeah, sure. No.
All right, I'm down.
Fuck off.
I got a +5. Hey, got a nat 20, total 25.
Oh my god.
And now
It is a
everything
Randy Marsh.
smells bad.
It does.
Somehow worse.
What are you doing now that you have broken into this poor little kobold's house? As he is just chewing on bars. As far as you're concerned, anyway. Well, no, you're a warlock. Both warlocks can kind of sense magic being cast.
That's new to me, so how would that feel?
Spidey senses, for lack of a better term. You get a tingling sensation.
This is different. Do I know how to cast now, or is that gonna come later?
You know how to cast. You're a warlock. Like, you innately kind of know how your shit works, but at the same time, you don't know how it works. Like, you think, like, you just go, boom, and it works. But you've never tested it. So you don't know if it goes, boom, and works.
Well, for like storyline purposes, like it came to me when I touched the guy.
Yeah, when you grabbed his sword, the sword
Oh, I gained the
bonded to
knowledge.
you.
I just
and
got the
gave
knowledge.
you what knowledge it had. So in your mind, you think you know how to cast this spell. Like you innately know. But at the same time, you've never done it before. So it's a little weird. You think it's just speak a word and it happens. But you can't know for certain because you've never done it yet. Same thing kind of goes for you, Arik, but
Different.
little different. Yeah. Because whereas he has curse things, you have, I'm gonna touch you and heal you now.
And also cause extreme damage.
So one
Yeah.
is cursed, the other one is blessed.
Blessed.
Ow, 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 ow. Band-aid on hair. Hurts.
Are you just picking out a band-aid?
No, I took it off. It's been on all day. Anyway, so what you doing, Kobold?
I'm trying to melt through these bars so I can get myself out.
That's it?
No.
Keeping an eye on the weird human that just broke into my cell.
That's they're big and green, I think.
You know what? All the humans here are being weird. That one's shitting in a bucket for some reason.
Now the whole goddamn place smells.
I didn't do shit.
This one decided to break through a wall. And the last one's just watching.
Well, you probably only really had an angle on Hearst there.
No, you can see yourself.
Well, I'm not
Hearst
like
was-
going near the bars. I'm kind of staying near the back.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh shit.
Yeah, I know the two of them.
Literally in this case. Right. Time. We'll fast forward a little bit.
How long does he take?
To melt through the bars, he's at it for a few hours.
You think I could help her
Still not
kind of
making much
bend them?
process.
I just need to melt through like one bar to squeeze myself out.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if he's at it for about an hour and a half, I'm going to use this nifty thing called Prestidigitation and think really hard about a lockpick.
Okay.
You can make non-magical objects.
No, I know.
Wait, I can do that too.
And then I'm
You
just
can.
going to try to blindly see if I can manage this, banking on it being a crappy
Well,
cell.
Blindly is inaccurate because you can see, you just don't know how to do the turntable.
Well,
But
it's
go
on the
ahead and make your
other
sleight of hand.
side of the thing, so I'm picking
Oh, I got
toward
you.
myself at the end of it.
No
Seeing-
advantage or disadvantage. Just rake
Thieves'
it. Make your
tools
roll.
check.
Seeing him do that, I would like to try the same thing.
Sure.
That is a 22.
I'm not rolling.
All right. Sleight of hand. You reach your hands out through the bars, mess around a little bit, tink, and the lock comes undone.
I'm just gonna leave that there until something else happens, because these guys seem active. And might provide a distraction later.
I got an 18.
Again, same thing. Lock comes undone. Hey, Div, he just kind of, or she just kind of fucked up all of your work for the last hour and a half. Like you were a quarter of the way through that bar, and they just unlocked the cell.
I didn't know I could do that.
How you feeling, Div?
I feel like I have some really weak acid.
Yes, compared to this metal. Yes.
The corrosion protects it, don't you know? Oh, so in fairness for Hearst there, all you would have seen was eventually my character walks over to it and just seems to have a pick.
Yeah. And what are you doing? Shit in a bucket?
Well, I finished it in my bucket. I can't make magic lockpicks like these fucks.
I was gonna go over and unlock his door.
Yeah.
I'll beckon someone forward to come unlock my door.
I was gonna do it anyway. We're all stuck in here.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I want to ask. You don't gotta do it, so I appreciate the assistance.
Oh, and how big are these rocks here that I knocked over?
A few of them are torso size, a few of them are head size, and a few of them are pebbles.
I'm gonna
So,
grab
good
the
assortment
and
of.
grab like an armful.
That's fine.
Alright, let me get the okay. So the place he came from, it's like
There's only one way to exit out of this place, and it is where he came from, up some stairs.
Well, since it seems like you're getting all the cells unlocked, do you want the person to come down here, spear in hand, to come and threaten you guys again, and then you just do whatever, take their shit, and then you're able to escape better, or do you want to try to stealth this with our one way in, one way out?
I'm gonna kill him.
So,
I'm gonna point at the big torso-sized rock. I'm gonna hit him with that.
So you want them to be down here for that, and then I'll just, you open your door once they try to do things, or do you want to run over there? You're gonna get the drop of them either way.
I was planning on taking this part of the cell and throwing it at the door and him come down and see what the hell it was.
Still lure him here.
Yeah.
Can I get some of those pebbles first?
Awesome.
I take it everyone's cells are unlocked at this point, correct?
I'd say 3 of them are.
Yeah.
Hurst's probably not, but it doesn't matter because there's a hole.
Yeah.
Hearst doesn't need to have his unlocked.
I'm gonna go grab that torso-sized rock.
And keep in mind, Cletus did ask you a question.
Oh yeah, toss him some pebbles.
Okay.
Appreciate
All the
it.
ones I had. But the meme of like Bart hitting his dad with the chair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like kind of stand at the door. Does the door have like an eye hole? Or is it like a solid door?
There's no door. It's just stairs that go up.
Oh.
And you see light at the top of the staircase.
Mm.
Now, I will say the staircase is only 5 feet wide, whereas the hallway is 15 feet wide, so there's a space on either side of the staircase.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. Be like on the side of the door, so he comes out, he's gonna get a big old bonk on the head.
Okay.
Just sit
So we
there
got-
menacingly.
We've got
Waiting.
one stealth check to be made from Mr. Hurst.
Misses. Miss.
Yeah, that's right. Ms. Hurst.
Yeah.
What are the other 3 of you doing?
It's just a room of cells where only 4 of
It's
them.
a hallway of cells, and you look down the opposite direction of the stairs, and you see a whole bunch more. You don't know how many exactly. Your dark vision runs out before you run out of cells.
Have you heard or seen anyone else in any of the cells?
No. You can't see the cells down past Zeeg's cell. You can't see into them at all because of angles and whatnot. But you haven't heard anything come from those cells at all thus far. But as far as you can tell, there's at least 10 cells.
It's only like 10 cells, so I might as well just walk down the hallway, see if there's anything in any of them.
Okay.
Or another exit at the other end of the hallway.
Okay. What are the other 2 you doing? But just before we get to that. Monsieur Cletus and Monsieur Zeeg.
I wish to ensure that Hurst's ambush goes successful. So it would have to be hiding somewhere to where I could possibly act whenever that occurs.
You can hide on the other side of the staircase from where Hurst is.
I do not, however, like to be over here as it is very exposed, but this is what we're doing, I guess.
I mean, you could also stay in your cell. Hurst goes on whatever side's opposite me, and I could just yell something.
Well, Hurst has already ran down the hallway to get them whenever they come up the stairs.
Come down the stairs.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I'm saying I could like yell and force him to come down the stairs now rather than later.
He has threatened to, if you make a lot of noise, come down and stab you. So
Yeah,
you do know that is the best way to get him down here. But you
Yes.
could all instead of. Sorry, go ahead.
First, I believe that the person said your name was.
Uh-huh.
You want to wait back in your cell, wait for him to get over there, and then hit him with the rock?
You gotta make a distraction?
Yeah, that's the idea. And then all the cells open, and they go, and then you go quack, and then they die.
That's fine.
Cool.
I was gonna also suggest if he wants to be in the position he's at next to the stairs or hidden like right behind the stairs, because there is a little bit of a cubby right behind, like by the stairs. That you, if you wanted to hide, could technically hide in his original cell, and with the line of sight from the broken wall through the bars of Div's cell, you could see the stairway.
I'm happy with myself.
That's fine. Just letting you know. Cletus is going to holler.
Did Div
Div
find
is-
anything on there? Look about.
I was about to get to that. Div is exploring. Hurst is in that cell looking to ambush, and Zeeg is staying in theirs. Okay, so Monsieur Div, as you're going down, you see it continues to go down from where you were. It continues to go down in another, because you got to the 60-foot dark vision mark, right? Thaddeus?
Yes. I was
Okay.
double checking. Sorry.
No, you're good. So it's 60-foot dark vision. Looking down your cell, you see, like I said, the 5 on the one side, and you can only assume there's 5 more on the other side. So 10 cells down that 60-foot vision. You keep going, and the wall only goes another 30, or the hallway only goes another 30 feet out past that. In the cells closest to y'all, there is nothing. So like the next 6, so 1 on either side, or the 3 on either side of each other, there is nothing. Do you continue going down after that?
Yes.
Okay. So the next 2 also on the right have nothing. The one on the left has nothing, and then the last one on the left of the 5 that you saw originally has a seemingly older gentleman, looking human to you anyway. And the only reason I say old is because his beard would be as tall as he is, and he is shackled to the wall, like standing up, arms outstretched up above their head, and looks scrawny as can be, like they've been there for forever.
How tall is he?
Roughly 5'8", 5'9".
Not dwarf height.
No, a little taller than dwarf. Not as stout. Absolutely not as stout. Very much looks more human.
I'll just go. Why is dialogue escaping me today? I don't want to talk, but I need to talk.
JRPGs, man, you gotta talk. Come on.
Ah,
JRPG.
I have
It's in
Japan on the brain.
Japanese.
I have Japan on the brain. Leave me alone.
Hey. Hey,
No
wake up.
No response.
Is there anything like a pebble I can throw at him?
I mean, yeah. You could have picked up a pebble from where Hurst dove through your wall.
I didn't know that there was someone down here at that time.
I mean, you could have picked up a pebble anyway, because they're planning on killing somebody, so.
Yeah, it's gonna toss it at him, try to wake him up.
You hear a groan, but he doesn't wake up. Signs of life, but no recollection, or not recollection,
Coherence.
yeah, that one.
Are you alive?
I just told you he was. What?
I know
No,
you did.
he's asking it out
I'm
loud.
asking the question
Oh,
out loud.
no response.
Hmm. 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 I saw those humans before break open a cell. somehow with their weird nonsense. I'm gonna go grab one of them.
Which one?
Yes. One of them did it faster than the others.
Yes.
So
He's
I'm
still
going
in
to
his
grab
cell.
that one.
Okay. So a little kobold walks up to you, Sieg, and says,
Hey.
Hey.
Can you open door?
I still have my
Because I'm going to
lockpick,
the
so
cell.
probably.
I need you to open door down there.
Something down there?
Weird Hume. Another weird Hume.
Oh,
Figure one of your friends.
probably not, and his face will kind of scrunch up a bit. But, yeah, I guess everybody's friends. Hold off on your screaming, I guess I gotta see what... Div, I believe? Looking at the kobold.
Yes.
Gotta see what they want.
Alright.
That, or you can have them chase me down the hallway, and it'll be horrible, and I'll probably get stabbed to death.
so, same explanation as before. You looking in, you can see it a little bit clearer because your vision is a little better. Looking in, it looks like I said, a very emaciated, older individual, beard as long as their torso and legs, so down to the floor, and they are shackled up against the wall.
They look a bit emaciated. What is it that you're wanting from them?
What's emaciated?
They're not doing very well. Probably really needs food and water carefully given to them. Not in a fighting position.
Okay. Open door, please?
Why?
Because
You gotta give me more than that.
maybe he has key, or sword, or knife.
Looks
or
at the
some
old
sharp
guy.
pointy thing.
He's in less rags than you are.
I
Worst
don't
case, could take
think
some of his
so.
bones.
See, that's where I thought this was going.
Bones make good knives.
Not really, when you have access to better things. Alright, how's this? Once we find the key to get all these doors open, and then we'll come back and see if they have other keys or a different knife.
Why do you need a key if you can just open door?
Because those are a lot faster.
Fine. Let's start walking back up the hall.
Okay.
Alright, I guess whenever you're ready to scream there, Cletus, right?
Yes, sir.
I imagine you can just put your bucket o' shit on their head as, you know, the other one caves their skull in.
That's the plan.
Cool. I'll open my cell and make sure they don't run out once you've blinded them.
Alright. And then Cletus is gonna yell.
Alrighty. When you yell, you'll hear from on top of the stairs, "You goddamn sons of bitches!" And stomping coming down the stairs. Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Because he made his intentions very clear. If he got disturbed one more time, he was gonna come down stabbing.
Alright, good to know that Peon's initiative gets to carry on. What's my fucking modifier?
1. There will be a technical surprise round on Medina's side of things.
Well,
'Cause
all of
he's the
us were
only one-
planning on doing stunts once they got where they were
I know.
supposed to be.
I know, readied actions happen, but because Medina's going to be initiating the surprise round, is what I'm saying.
Makes sense to me.
Just if you do not kill him in the surprise round, this is what initiative is for.
Oh, am I still rolling for initiative too?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 60.
Yeah, technically speaking, you roll initiative first regardless if there's anything going to be happening. And then he determines surprise, and if someone's surprised and they spend their turn going,
Correct. 25 to 20, because I do it the same way Eric does.
22,
23.
All right.
which doesn't help here.
I do initiative a little differently in this at that point. So you said 23, Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Well, passing a turn is a thing.
Passing a turn or just waiting for the surprise round to go off.
Well,
Which
there's
I guess
holding
is
your
just-
actions and then saying, I want to pass my entire turn until X happens.
Yeah, and you already have technical readied actions, which are already doing that anyway. This is for after surprise round, basically. 20 to 15.
16.
And he has that 15 to 10.
11.
Alrighty. So it will be Monsieur Ennemi. And then Monsieur Peon.
Is Cletus here?
I know.
What's the
Alright.
damage on this big rock, by the way?
Yes.
Probably like maybe a D6 if you're lucky.
You do a yes amount of
First
damage.
off, if you really want to get into it, it's an improvised weapon. Secondly, it's a heavy weapon, so it must be two-handed. And thirdly, it does about the same as a battle axe.
So yes, damage.
A D12. Only because it's fucking heavy as shit.
And now it becomes his packed weapon. Congratulations, big ass piece of concrete.
He would have to spend an hour to turn that into his packed weapon. To gain
As if
proficiency with
that
it.
would even start to stop him from carrying it around.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying it won't. I'm not saying it won't and that he wouldn't have done that. But what I am saying is it would take an hour of chanting
He
and
also
sitting
needs
over
to be
this
level
rock while
3.
holding it. Yes.
All right.
It'll wait till then. It'll last.
All right. So, going first, technically speaking, is Medina. As this individual walks down the stairs, he gets to the cell block where Cletus is and readies to stab in before he is surprised. He is now surprised. What do you do, Medina?
Gonna bash him over the head with this big ass rock.
So you're gonna break through your cell door and bash him in the head.
Yeah.
Roll your to hit. While he is rolling to hit, what are you, Caleb, and the other two doing? Because he's coming into your cell. That's why I said specifically you, Caleb.
I mean, I'm gonna try to throw this shit at him.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Don't miss.
I'm gonna try.
It's
19.
without proficiency bonus.
Okay. Well,
Because you are not proficient in improvised weapons currently. Yet.
yeah. I roll a nat
So
one.
is it a flat?
Not
no.
you. The other one.
Yeah, was it a flat? No, it'd be plus.
It would just be plus strength. There is no proficiency bonus to the rock.
Oh, so then we go from I said, we go from a 19 to a
17.
Okay. So a 17 will hit, roll damage. What do you have on the shit bucket?
I roll a nat 1.
Okay.
Don't trip
Your
on
next
your own
attack-
shit bucket.
Your next attack, Medina, is going to be at disadvantage as your eyes get covered in shit. So when we actually start initiative, you're going to be at disadvantage. Unless you take your action to clean that shit off. Literally. So after you whack this dude in the head with this giant ass rock, you get shit thrown in your face. What are you...
My bad.
What are you two doing? Thaddeus and Arik. As all your ready actions go off at basically the same time. While he's rolling damage and all that.
Thaddeus, you're before me, but I imagine you're just going to acid spit him.
I was just gonna ask to spit him.
Okay, I have to make a dex save for that.
Am I adding my strength to the damage?
What?
Does he
Sorry,
add
I didn't hear
strength
what you
to
said.
damage O rock?
Yes.
15.
Does the surprise round count as the first round of combat? Or is it
Yes.
before the first round of combat?
It is the first round of
combat.
Oh.
Technically speaking, it is the first round of combat.
Not exactly incentivized to use the cantrip there, are you?
No,
But it's
No,
what
I
you
am
got.
not. but it's what I have.
Don't worry, you can make a shiv out of his rib. Here enough.
If only I had a melee
minutes.
cantrip. Or any other type of cantrip that isn't a save.
You can take wisdom things, can't you? Get primal savagery. Like, seriously.
It has to be a sorcery one.
It's a druid
And
one.
primal savagery, it has to be sorcery for this case, because I don't get normal spells yet.
Yeah, you're stuck until level 3, aren't you?
Yeah, 2.
Get it later.
Actually will.
It's
Just
pretty
not
good.
yet.
Okay. What's the damage on the rock before I do
15.
acid spit? 15?
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Clonk.
Immediately bloodied. Got it.
Actually,
And what is your spell save DC?
Can I do a different action instead? Because I do get an additional spell, right? So can I take a different action instead of spitting on it?
I mean, I've already rolled his dex save,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But he doesn't know it yet.
but yeah, I don't know it yet.
Well,
So-
Thaddeus doesn't know what you got yet, so he can't be like, oh, pay fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to
Yeah.
ask you if I could take Shocking Grasp as my second spell for my second cantrip.
It's you have the spell list at your available. You
So-
can take whatever the fuck you want, brother.
Instead of spitting on, I was going to try to grab him with the
Isn't that a
Shocking
ranged
grasp.
attack on your end?
it's a
Melee
touch
spell
spell.
attack.
Yeah.
So it's a melee spell attack, which
Yeah.
means I get to roll for it, and because it's
Yeah.
an attack roll, I get advantage.
Uh-huh.
So
Good ranger.
I had to find some way to get my advantage.
You'll get it often. It's okay.
to hit instead.
Well, what'd you pick as your favorite enemy, or did you get that yet or not?
Humanoids.
Smart.
Ooh.
That's just
What
all of
kind
them.
of, what kind of humanoids?
It's all of them.
I don't
I
need to
know.
specify. It's just
I
humanoids.
know. I know. I'm fucking with you.
Better ranger means a lot of things. Okay, I've got trauma from bad ranger.
I know, because if you pick humanoid on Bad Ranger, you have to pick 2 specific humanoids.
Mhm.
Awful. It's awful.
I mean, Battle Ranger only gets to choose one specific height, but it's all humanoids. I don't remember if you said that does a 20 hit.
Yes.
I assumed it died. And it's a total of 8 lightning damage.
Okay. 8 lightning damage. He is not looking pretty.
And it's not about reaction. It's not that he's going to get a chance.
What are the sizes of these shit buckets?
Normal bucket size.
Okay. So all I'm doing is just opening cell door, moving into hallway, putting bucket on top of enemy head, and then proceeding to run the rest of my movement down the hallway.
I guess I would classify that as a fucking grapple check? Technically?
I'm going to stealth away.
Because it's not an
Skyrim.
attack roll. So yeah, roll me in athletics, keeping in mind what you can do.
Yeah, I know. And now have to do athletics check. That's a 19 total. Bucket.
I rolled a 3 on the die, so you put the
Fuck
bucket
it.
on his head.
Take
So he
that
has been
blindness,
beat the
mister.
shit. He has been beat the shit out of, shocked, and now has a bucket on his skull, but is still alive. Just blind and bruised.
Yeah,
And
can I
you-
press to take this shit off?
Huh?
Not right
Can I
now.
press the digit? No.
That's an action to
No.
use the spell.
It's an action to use the spell and an action to
Oh.
clean it off anyway.
Gotcha.
Top of the round, because he doesn't get to act. Monsieur Thaddeus.
One
Your turn.
shot didn't do anything.
It did. It shocked him.
I mean, he's still standing after me shocked once. I think I have to shock him again.
Okay. Give me that attack roll.
It's the same number. So 22.
Yeah, but you hit. I said like a 16 earlier hit, so
I didn't hear what number hit. That's 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, your turn.
They still yet live.
Barely.
Somewhat
yes.
impressive.
They are still holding on, just barely.
I don't have an extra bucket. I'm over here.
Okay. So pass.
Yeah.
All right, your turn, Medina.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him again.
Disadvantage. You are blinded.
That's fine.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He also has a disadvantage to stab people because he's also blind currently, just for different reasons. Technically the same reason, because they both came from a bucket.
Yep, that's 18 because 2 13s.
Do what?
I rolled 2 13s for this.
Plus 5 for an 18? Yeah, go for it. Whack this bitch. D12 plus 5.
Taking 9
And
damage.
you do 2 damage.
Taking 9.
9. He just, when you hit him the second time, the bucket and him both just crumple underneath the weight of the rock.
It's gonna wipe it in my eyes and fling it over at Cletus. Yes,
That's fair.
Deck save, Cletus, if you don't want to get your own shit covered on you.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll give it a shot.
With the shocking, it sounded like you didn't really have time to yell, right?
No, he did not get a chance to get to his turn to yell.
Okay.
Unnatural 20 on the deck save.
You expertly dodged the flung shit at your face.
I was just kind of just flung in this direction. I didn't care if you
I know, I'm just, it's a joke. It doesn't matter.
press digitate, and I'm taking this as I grab this spear.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It's a standard spear, so.
That's fine. I got a weapon. I got a pointy.
I would
Nah.
like his clothes.
Oh. Okay. Blood and shit covered, but I understand.
I assume it has more protection than these goddamn rags.
It's just clothes, so no.
Oh, then never mind. I thought he was wearing armor.
No.
I would like his leg.
All right.
Do
Which
you
one?
have the means to cut it off?
He has
Don't answer,
teethies.
don't answer that.
Just chew
Do
it
not
off.
answer that. Are you literally going to carry this fucking leg around?
I can whack people with the leg.
Okay, another improvised fucking D6 weapon. Got it. Sure. You gnaw off the leg. What are you doing, Arik, as this band of misfits is doing this?
Once it becomes apparent that reinforcements are not immediately on the way, going back over to the body and seeing if there is absolutely anything else of use on their person. Other than the spear, which Hurst has already acquired.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh no, don't make the inquisitorial person roll investigations. 18.
18 nets you a dagger that was hidden in the hidden on his back. The fuck is that called?
The small of their back?
Loop. Yeah, the small of their back. That. Thank you. And a set of keys.
Put the dagger into my own belt and then look over at Div. And now we have some keys. Here, let's get the... Once you're done with that, just drag the rest of it into your cell in case anybody just walks over here.
You could just drag it into his cell to do that right now.
I'm telling him to do that because he's currently like gnawing through the fucking bone.
I just want his femur. That is all. That's all I need. But yeah, I'll just drag his body over to my old cell. Try to shove him in the corner. Try to shove him into the bucket that I didn't touch.
That bucket is way too fucking small for him to fit into it.
I will still be making an attempt.
Okay.
Just leave him half buried in the bucket. Not even half, just like his head or arms poking out.
I grab the dagger again and look over at Cletus.
You're gonna put a foot in the bucket, and then the bucket's gonna be full, and you can't fit any more of him in it.
Yeah. Disguise.
Okay. You also have a leg.
It is a leg.
I'm just gonna be gnawing on it for a bit, try to get the femur bone to a point.
I'm gonna grab the dagger and look over at Cletus.
You're gonna have to eat that fucking leg.
He'll take care of it on his own time, don't
I will
worry.
spit on it
It'll be
as
awful.
I need to, as I'm walking back to go see the old man.
Okay.
Do you want this, or is it okay if I hold on to it?
Speaking of the dagger, Cletus.
You can hold on to it.
Alright. Just don't know when
I
we're
got
gonna
some
find
rocks.
something.
I got some rocks.
Okay. Are they like even
killed shit
damage
with
size?
worse.
Oh, fair enough, I guess. Div wanted to investigate that way. There might be other things that can be let out in this, prison riot type deal. If they're not all horribly emaciated and awful like the only person I've seen down there was.
Oh, there's still 2 to 3. There's still like 2 or 3 more cells on either side past where that old man was that you haven't looked at yet. But when you make your way back to the old man, he's kind of perked up at the sounds of combat at this point, so he's a little more lucid. When you get there, his eyes kind of widen a little bit.
Thank whatever divines you pray to, for you are smiled upon on this day. Just start unlocking the gate.
Okay. Doesn't take you much, because most of the keys are pretty much the same. You make your way, you open up his cell, make your way over to him. Now that you're closer, you can tell that he is not, in fact, human. This individual here would be what is known as an elf.
Why does this human have pointy ears?
Why does that lizard talk?
Well, then looking this elf over now that, some base details were not present. How well do they look, taking the new anatomy into account?
Not. Still very emaciated, still very, very much not okay.
So first off, let's make it to where you can feel blood circulating again. And then if you try to bite me, I'll be very upset. Here. Div,
Why would I-
make sure they don't fall.
Why would I bite you?
Gallows humor. Now, stay steady.
Anyone these sweets can call me a lizard. I don't look like a lizard.
Just make sure they don't fall. You ready? Get it undone.
He kind of tumbles a little bit, but you and Div both kind of catch him. After that, he kind of rights himself and stands on his own, if a little wobbly, or I should say a lot wobbly, but after a little while, he starts to manage it.
Alright, additional cells. People are grouped up a few cells that direction.
You make your way to the last 6 cells, because I said 3 on either side. Nothing in most of them, except for the last one on the right-hand side, seems to have a smaller individual in it, seemingly a child.
I
Not
squint in
as
thinking it's a
emaciated.
halfling now.
Hey. Hey.
No response.
Are you a dwarf?
No response.
I have the guy's shoe. I'm gonna throw that at him.
Why not just open the cage?
Throws a shoe at unconscious child. No response.
Don't do that. Let's get
I
the
think
door
they're
open.
dead.
Well, I'll find out in a moment, won't I?
Opening the door, wandering over to them. They weren't chained like the elf was. They are chained at the neck with the chain attached to the wall, so they can move around their cell. They just can't make it to the cell wall itself. When you make your way over to them and take a look at them, and more than likely start working on the actual shackle itself, they start to stir, see you, freak out because you're human, and then start spouting things in a language you've not heard of before, unless any of you can speak Elven or Sylvan.
I think I would know that language.
Yeah,
Maybe not know how to speak it, but know how to recognize it.
That's some Fey speak, is what I'll give you.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like dwarf speak.
No, it's a whole lot more sing-songy than the gruff dwarf.
Hey, Div. Go grab that last person we got. Maybe they'll have them calm down a bit.
Why?
I gesture at the frickin' neck collar. My poor little lockpick, or now key, and them moving all around erratically.
Just blinks at you for a bit. Okay.
Thank you.
Walking back towards the elf guy.
Okay.
Hey, you, sharp-eared Kuma.
At least he didn't say knife ear. Yes?
Other human needs you, I think.
Okay.
Something
doesn't-
about dwarf, not dwarf, with collar.
Just show me the direction, young one.
Okay. And I start walking back.
Okay. Ah. You want to be over here. Because this young fellow is screaming in Sylvan, I assume.
What is Silva?
Sylvan, and it's an ancient Fey language.
What are Fae?
Fairies.
What are fairies?
Little people with wings that steal your babies.
Like dwarves?
I picture
What?
a dwarf with wings, fat cherubic beards.
No. Much, much smaller than even this individual in front of us.
So they're a Sylvan. I see.
No, that's the language they're speaking. Oh, never mind.
What are they?
Importantly, can you get them to calm down enough to where I can get their thing off?
I can attempt. And he begins speaking in Sylvan, but the individual seems uncooperative. So the elf walks over to the individual, lays a hand, and the individual is immediately calmed.
I clock that in my mind for not only is it an elf, but it's magic.
You tried that.
The three of you that have the ability to cast magic do get the little tingle when he lays a hand on the halfling. And the little one goes, "Oh, where am I? What's happening? Why am I here? Who are you people? Are you the ones who got me here? Did you put me in this cage?" Oh,
No, don't know. No. Maybe. No.
who are you?
Just hold still and don't run off screaming. It sounds like there's going to be a prison break here soon. Let me get the
Oh.
thing around your neck.
Okay. Appreciate it. Most kindness I've ever seen from a human.
Same.
Are you not? What are you? Hi.
What are
name's
you?
Div. Name's Div. Hi. What are you?
Okay, hi Div, what are you?
Kobold.
I'm what's known as a halfling. And if it's all the same to you, I'd prefer not to talk to my name.
What's a halfling?
Me.
Tiny person.
So you're not just a tiny Kuma?
Most people confuse me for human children, yes. But no, I am a halfling. I am a grown man.
Huh.
And as he says that, you manage to unlock the collar around his neck. And he goes, "Ah, that is ever so freeing. I appreciate it."
People are grouped up a few cells that way. I'm going to make sure there's nothing else to see down this way.
That was the last cell.
There's nothing else to see down this way.
All right. The elf, halfling, and you two walk back to the other two in the group. The elf chimes up and says, "So, what's the plan to get out of here?"
Walk out door.
Kill anything in the way?
Oh, I see. Brute forcing our way through. Understood. I am very much not prepared for combat in the slightest, mind you. I don't fight. I'm a pacifist.
Pacifist into a face.
Haha, funny joke.
What's a pacifist?
People who don't fight.
Why not?
Because violence is pointless.
Are you one of those what do you call them?
Well, he says
Well,
that my
I
eyes
thought it was
shift at the
after.
corpse and then the keys I have in my hands.
Violence is what got you out of here. Your pacifism has got you in here.
My pacifism is not what got me in here. What got me in here is my wealthy caravan business. First of all. Second of all, violence happens relatively often. I am not unaccustomed, I'll say, to it, being a caravan master. But I will put it this way. I refuse and shall never partake in the violence myself. That's why you hire people.
You're still partaking in it. If you didn't pay, you would have no violence unto other.
I pay for protection. If people come seeking violence upon me, my protection detail handles them accordingly, preferring to end things amicably and peacefully. Usually, I pay people off to just go away. When that's not enough, I make them go away.
You don't. You pay to make them.
Why are we having a discussion about philosophy when I am in a prison, just like you?
Yes, but I freed myself. With
So
what?
how wealthy are we talking about here?
And do you
how
think that it
wealthy?
still persists even though you got put away?
Yes, my business would keep going. I have several managers that a couple of them would want me to be in this position, but most of them are very loyal to me. First of all. Second of all, to answer your question, very.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're hired then.
I think it does.
Until I get back to my caravan stronghold, sure. Standard rate supply, I'm assuming?
So confused.
I'm gonna lean over to Zeke and go, what the fuck would standard rate be?
Do I have any fucking idea?
Nope.
Just fit us with.
I'm not native to this region, I don't know.
The only one of you that would have any idea of what a standard protection details rate would be Miss Hurst.
Only know
Standard
what
rates for them. Pay me in equipment and armor. Get yourself a deal.
Well, your standard rate is much different than the actual standard rate because you're not human. Your standard rate is only 10 silver pieces.
That's what I'm asking for. Armor and equipment.
Or sorry, 7 silver pieces because 10 silver pieces is gold. Brain. Your standard rate is 7 silver pieces a day. From what you understand, 5 gold a day for humans would be standard.
Personally, I'm not going to worry too much about the cost until we're out of here. I whisper back to Kalidas.
fair enough.
I just need a confirmation as to whether or not standard rates apply in this situation or not.
I think we'll see about that as to whether or not you're still breathing whenever we get out of here. I don't imagine they're going to be very happy.
Right. Understood.
So if you decide
it's
to
all the
toss
same to
in
you.
something extra afterward, good for you.
I was about to say, if it's all the same to you, I'm going to stay down a level wherever we are, or stay back a good distance away from all of the fighting.
Just don't
Again,
stay too far behind.
I will keep up, trust me, but I will stay as far away from combat as possible. The elf chimes up and says, "The coward aside, as much as I can, I would love to help. I don't think I will be much help, but should you need it, I will provide assistance from a safe distance away."
All right. First, you want to do this loud, or do you want to? I don't lay the land above us. Unless we want to scout, you basically have to do this loud. We have a spear and a dagger. Unless anyone has anything else that they found.
I got pebbles.
I got my leg.
I could probably take some of that, some buckets apart, and maybe make a stick.
Maybe we'll get lucky and there's a couple spears on the other side of the stairway whenever we get over there.
All right.
Sadly, that does put me in the lead position. Hurst, are you sure? Or not Hurst. Cletus, are you sure you don't want this dagger?
I mean, unless you don't want it.
I'd rather not take front. I'm not exactly robust.
I mean, I'm not particularly either, but I'll take it.
So then it seems to be going. We all make our way up there. You two take front. We'll find weapons as we go, or get them from whomever it is you defeat. And the fastest we can get out of here, the better.
All right.
All right. You make your way up the stairs, and at the end of these stairs is a well-lit room with two guards seemingly tipsy. I won't say quite drunk yet. They seem to be in the middle of merriment. So getting there.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Correct.
When you say well lit, do you mean there are torches on the wall, or do they have a fireplace?
Fireplace on one end and torches along the walls that would the fireplace's light would miss.
I wanted to establish a stage hazard.
Yes. There is a big fireplace on the left-hand wall from you coming out of this staircase. On the left-hand wall is a big fireplace, and on the right-hand wall there are two torch sconces.
So, initiative?
With lit torches in them. Yes, absolutely. Dude.
Let's go.
Okay. 25 to 20.
I gotta roll.
22.
Again, 22 for me.
Now, would you two like to go at the same time and try to combo attack, or separately?
The wombo combo.
We've just met each other. We have the capability of trying to do a combo.
Hell yeah. Look at that synergy. One of them threw shit on the other.
I'm not part of this.
That was Cletus that threw shit.
Don't worry, Cletus will go last probably again.
I don't know, I rolled pretty yarbo.
So did I, to be honest.
Right, no armor, so
Yeah, none of these people look seemingly like they have armor. They kind of assumed that you would never break out of there, so they were never worried about protecting themselves, save with the weapons they had on them. With that said, 20 to 15. Understood. 15 to 10.
11.
Okay. And you thought you were gonna go last.
I did.
10 to 5.
8.
And enemies got a total of 6.
That's what happens when you're drunk.
So, Thaddeus and Medina, are you two going to go at the same time or different times?
I'm fine with going at the same time.
as I.
Okay. What are you both doing as you come up the top of these stairs? Obviously, Medina, you're going to be first to the top of the stairs, and they're going to notice you and Cletus coming to the top of the stairs. But before they have a chance to react, you technically can react. Not a bonus round because
bonus action hex.
Alright, that's fucking fair enough. Which one, left or right?
Right.
Alright. Has a hex. And left is over there.
Does this affect the Eldritch Blast as well?
Yeah, it affects everything.
Okay. Blast him. How far
Alright.
away is he?
Not far enough for Eldritch Blast to not hit.
Oh, I'm saying, like, I don't know if he is like 30, like within like 30 feet. I don't know if he'll be able to get to me in one round.
I mean, they could probably get to the top of the stairs in one round, yeah.
Gotcha.
So they're approximately 30 feet away.
Give or take.
And have a actually because of the thing. +1 to spell attacks too, right?
Yes.
So it's gonna be +3 to spell attack because everybody has +2.
I think you're missing a number. Because it's proficiency plus casting modifier plus
Yeah,
the
I'm
1.
saying plus, and then like it's like +3 from the. I meant just from like hex and the thing alone.
Yeah, and then proficiency, and then the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, okay, I understand. So with proficiency, it's a +5. With whatever your casting modifier is, it would be a plus whatever.
+7 in total.
That's not bad for level 1.
That is 23.
23 to hit? Yeah, fuck yeah.
D10 +2.
Again, these guys are not wearing armor. Not hard to hit.
They might be drunken
11
masters.
damage.
11? Alrighty. Is that including your hexes
It would have
damage
to
ability
be.
as well?
Yeah. Oh, it gives. Oh, it's +1 to damage too.
No, not with your bonus ability. But I'm just saying your hex gives you like an extra d6, right? Damage? I thought.
He just rolled a d10 and a d6 flat, so it would have to be plus hex in order to get to 11.
But he has a spear, so it should be plus strength as well.
Well, he's not using that if he Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm stupid. You're right. Never mind. He Eldritch Blasts.
He does have that
fucking
+1
dumb.
to spell attacks
That's the hits.
damage. It's not damage as well?
No, it's not damage. Unless you take Agonizing Blast, then yes, it is damage. But nobody can have that yet.
So against the curse target, you gain +2 to damage rolls.
So just +2. Okay, so 10.
That's his Hexblade's curse, not hex then.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing.
I'm just gonna write down the 11.
One way or another, something was spent and it dealt this much damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Thaddeus, what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
As that guy just cast the fucking magic. What does your magic look like now for the first time that you've cast it? By the way. While you're thinking about that, Thaddeus, what you doing?
For some reason, I feel like it looks burnt.
Potentially.
They spent a while talking, just a level below. I do not know how much of that I would have understood, because there's a lot of big words.
There was a
mixed
lot of
in.
big words. You got money. You got rich. You got caravan, because you've heard that word before, and master, and that's about it.
Cool. Would I know
Big words anyway.
if there were more than just the two people, two extra guards right there, or not?
Probably not.
In the same instance, could I use my bonus action roar quietly enough not to alert anyone else?
Absolutely
and I
not.
intimidatingly roar
so.
quietly.
If you wish to use your roar, it is at roar power, not.
I just felt the need to confirm before I took any actions.
That's fine.
They're there. They're next to each other. That means they're within 5 feet of each other. I'm gonna
Correct.
spit on them.
Okay. I must make a deck save, correct?
You make a deck save.
First one gets a 6 on the die, so fail. Second one gets a 19 on the die, so pass.
Oh, pass.
So left fails, right passes.
Is it for half damage on save? No, it's nothing on save.
Yeah, acid splashes and savers suck.
Okay, cool. That means the left one takes a d6 of damage.
Yes, sir.
Unless I could argue that they're both drunk and thus should have disadvantage on deck saves.
No, they're not drunk. I specifically said they're slightly
Yeah.
tipsy, not drunk yet.
2. damage.
just gonna get-
So
2 damage. Look at you.
I did a thing.
In fairness, you did just literally spit in their general direction and it took 2 damage.
Yeah. That would make
You
it
can kill a child.
Caleb's turn.
I'm just gonna brandish my leg. Prepare for next round.
That is an just to reiterate with you, that is an improvised weapon. It does a D6 damage. You do not add proficiency to hit.
I'm aware.
Just making sure you're aware.
He's just ready to
Oh,
kick some
yeah,
ass.
I'm aware. I'm just.
Shut up, Eric.
Right.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
The Eldritch Blast is gonna be like a black and red, kind of like a grotesque looking flame. Yes.
Okay. So it's
Better
gonna
than
look it's gonna look flame like with black and red tinges to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All of you see that emanate from the outstretched hand of Hurst.
Don't got time to question that right now.
Your turn, Caleb.
Which one did a Medina attack again?
Right.
Right. I'm gonna run up to the left one. I'm gonna fucking stab a bitch.
All
my
right.
God.
Roll to hit.
Unnatural 20.
Hits. D4
Oh,
plus
boy.
Dex.
This D4 damage. Let's go. 5.
Do you only have a +4?
I have a +3 to my dex.
Okay. Okay.
For now.
Eric, you're up.
Okay.
First signs of that one being useful, by the way.
Say what?
I said that is the first sign of that one being useful, but also dangerous.
Yeah, they're strong, but they're also apparently magic, which is a thing. But okay. That and there's an elf for some fucking reason. Everything's just weird.
Oh, I forgot
right
to
now.
roll for the
Okay.
elf. Oh, it's okay. He got lower than the other ones.
That's... Honestly, that's fucking impressive. Okay. So these guys are being spat at and stabbed at. Whichever one's nearest to the fireplace. I just want to kick them in there. Because...
Neither of them are near the fireplace. They're on
okay,
the
well, are
opposite
they
side.
within 20 feet of a fireplace?
Technically? No, actually, because the room's bigger than that. It's 35 feet across.
My god, this room is giant.
It's pretty big. It's a common area. There's a bunch of tables all around.
Okay, well in that case, looking around the common area, armaments, period, question mark?
On the wall furthest away from you, there looks to be a weapon rack of some sort.
The one that's about, like, 60 feet away now?
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
It's actually more like 40 feet, but yeah.
Okay, sure, why not? I will run like the Dickens to get over to that wall. And then...
Okay.
What armaments are actually over there? Just like assorted bullshit, pick one.
There's short swords, long swords, clubs, spears, and a singular crossbow. Or a short bow, sorry, not crossbow.
Then I'll go ahead and just, for right now, grab a short sword. And
Okay.
that's probably turn. Unless I still have enough to, like, ready an action to stab anything that comes near me.
So move action is 40 feet. Object interaction is picking up the sword, which you get 1 for free. So you still have an action to do something. And a
Then-
bonus action, technically.
Then I'm just going to hold action to, if things get within stabbing range, to stab.
Okay. Technically, you are interposing yourself between the exit door and them, so fair.
Off to a side, but yeah.
Well, you know, like I said, technically you're interposing. They have to go through your threat
Space.
square
Correct.
to get to the exit door. So, enemy's turn. The first one is going to pull out what looks like a hand crossbow of sorts. This is the one on the right that doesn't have any enemies near him. He's going to roll to hit the one that Eldritch blasts him. And rolls a 14 on the die plus 4. So 18 total. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we about to see early level Hellish Rebuke?
Maybe.
Because early level, oh my fucking god.
Hand crossbows D6 or D4? I can't remember.
D6.
Got it.
They're actively better than many of the guns that you put in the list.
6 damage.
Bloody.
Doesn't
Got
take
it.
much.
It really doesn't. We're at level 1 here. The enemy that is in front of you, Mr. Caleb, is going to pull out a dagger just like you have and go to stab you.
Bitch.
With a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
That's D6, not D4. 5 damage for you as well.
Ow.
That turn brings it down to the elf's turn. Are you bloodied, Caleb?
I am indeed bloodied.
Okay. That one looks stronger. I'm gonna heal that one. Well, no, because that one's actually in melee combat. I can heal this one later. I can touch them. So you're going to get back 3 hit points, Caleb.
Let's fucking go.
With a healing word.
Net loss of 2. Let's go.
Woo! Top of the round. Thaddeus and Medina. What you doing?
I'm gonna go around and stab him.
Okay. With said spear, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Left or right?
Right's the one that hit me back, right?
Yes.
Yeah, him.
Alright. Medina, Thaddeus, what are you doing?
Are they both still next to each other?
Yes. But also so are the people that were helping you escape. Technically.
I mean, I can only spell
26.
2 people at a time.
Fair. Also, I might want to add, every time that kobold quote-unquote spits, the tingle happens.
I think I can see it dissolving things. I don't think that's necessary.
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I can two-hand it, so it can be a 1d8. That's fine.
Or you can just keep using your concrete slab. Well, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. Use it.
12, but without proficiency.
Do I still have the thing with me?
Yes.
I mean, unless you
put it down to take the
Would
spear.
you
yes.
dare abandon that big rock?
I can use the big rock. Big rock
Um,
this.
Just for free, Mr. Medina,
Yeah.
give me an insight check.
Oh, it's not very high. Yeah. I got a 10.
Total? Okay, never mind.
What is this room?
It's a common. It's kind of like a common area. There's a few tables scattered around. It's a place to eat, drink, be merry.
By any chance, because they were drinking, do you have like a cheese board
No,
or a butter knife I can grab?
no.
Oh.
There's flagons around, but that's about it.
That's fine. I'm just gonna spit on them again.
Okay.
Didn't
Man,
add
the
in
rock.
With
his
the spear,
butter knife.
or you're sorry to hit first of all with the spear.
I was at
Butter knife.
26.
26. Okay, obviously that hits. Roll damage while I roll. Okay, that one passes, and that one passes. Sorry.
Cool.
He rolled one rolled a 16 on the die for the deck save. The other one rolled a 19 on the die for a deck save.
You never know. 16 could fail.
That's the floor
Si-
looking.
16 plus 2 for 18 total.
16 can't fail anyway.
I was about to say.
A d8.
How's the floor looking? You said?
Just
I
to say
kinda
he
spit
is
in the
still
same
dissolving
spot.
shit.
Twice.
Oh, the floor's fine.
Strong wood.
I can
It's not
even
wood, it's stone. It's stone.
That'll do it.
Everything you're standing in currently is made out of stone except for the tables. The tables aren't looking great, but
Okay, the table doesn't have a cheese board, apparently.
why?
Hey, gang. 13 piercing damage and 4 necrotic.
Freaking
13
snaps.
piercing,
That's
4 necrotic for 17 total. Okay, that guy not looking good at all. Not even slightly. That brings it to Medina. Thaddeus went. Caleb.
Dab.
Stab
9.
this bitch. 9. To hit?
Yeah.
He's not
No.
having a good go of it.
He's not.
You maybe want to flank?
No.
Okay.
Your turn, Eric.
Okay, well, all the combat's still over there, but there's all these things over here.
There are a bunch of things over here.
Said there was a bow. Arrows
There's
nearby
no
that I can
arrows.
see. No. Still gonna grab
Not
the
in
bow.
That's fine. Also, I can upgrade those ranges as well if need be.
No, I just looked at them earlier and then I cross-referenced it. Went, But all right.
I tried to make them viable, but not like overly like powerful.
Okay, doke. Let's just go over there and try to finish off the one that is apparently being hexed to death by the orc.
Yeah.
Flanking position, short sword, go. You running flank as advantage or?
Yeah.
17 on the die.
You hit.
Yeah.
12 AC, guys.
That's why I
They're
didn't
not wearing
think.
armor.
I tried, alright.
10 stabby
I
damage.
have not tried.
I was about to say, can you do more than 1 damage?
Normally, yeah, but sometimes no.
This guy is dead. That brings it to enemies. Last guy. I have 2 people surrounding me. I'm kind of drunk. I have half a brain. There are a bunch of people here that are more powerful than I want to deal with.
Swear to God, if this motherfucker teleports, I will smack you, James, in the face.
No, but I will action disengage and full movement out the door.
Does
Only
he
30
not feel
feet, you
insulted
fool.
that someone who's spitting on him? I spit on him twice.
Do what?
Does he not feel insulted that someone has spit on him twice?
I less care about the insult and more care about the fact that those two just killed that guy. That woman is carrying about a big ass fucking rock. This dude keeps stabbing me with a dagger. I'm taking the advantage I have from him missing this time and getting the fuck out that door. And he's only 15 feet away from the door, and then he hauls ass out the door as far as you can tell, another 15 feet. He doesn't close the door behind him.
Offered the
Can't have
sword to
it hurting
Cletus.
the other guards.
We're not done yet.
What'd you say, Eric?
I'm offering you the short sword I grabbed.
Sure, I'll take it.
You hand me back the dagger?
Do you want the dagger back?
If you wanna.
We still in combat?
Yes.
I mean, do you
He's only
want
30 feet away.
Eric says yes, but if you don't offer it up, it's okay.
Oh, then here. If you fucking want it back, take it back. I don't give a shit.
Yay. You didn't like him, apparently.
Get a short sword.
I was just gonna try to fucking throw it. It's not the dagger that dislikes me. It's all my fucking dice that
Don't
dislike
say
me.
that. They love you.
I need to buy him a new set of dice. Then then he'll really know what hate is.
Oh, don't buy me shit.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll do it right now, bitch.
But, okay, what player turn is it next? Because pursuit.
Elf.
I said player.
Oh, player turn? Thaddeus and Medina.
Unless they're gonna do something.
I mean,
Medina.
I'm gonna bonus action to transfer the hex over to him. I'm gonna go stab him.
I don't know if you can see him.
I was about to say, don't you have to see him to do that?
Alright, he'll get in range, and then when he gets in range, I'll transfer it.
Yeah.
That's fine. You also get 2 health back.
Don't know what healing they're using, but it's not good.
Healing
Word. Which is not good.
It's a D4.
oh, healing word, right?
That's an
The
18 before
D4 plus
modifier.
casting modifier.
It's a what?
You use your casting modifier.
Oh, do I casting modifier?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry, then you would be at full health, Caleb, and so would you.
Much better.
I thought it was just a D4. I couldn't remember. I haven't used healing word in forever.
It's like the best healing spell.
So both you and Medina would be at full health, Caleb.
Sweet.
Mhm.
You move in range, transfer the hex. You can get the 30 feet to where he is and stab his ass again if you would like.
I would like so very much. And I rolled an 18 before modifier.
That's perfectly fine. Again, 12 AC.
One of these songs is broken and it keeps landing on it.
That's just my luck.
So he's taking. Hold on.
And don't worry, Caleb, I see the time.
That's good because I didn't.
He is taking 9 piercing, 4 necrotic.
Don't separate them, just give me them both.
Okay.
I will let you know.
Damage.
Or if I have something that's resistant to the damage, I'll ask, hey, what kind of damage do you do? And then worry about it on my own. But 13 total. That's 18, 20. He is not looking great.
Hey,
And then the kobold runs up.
didn't you say that the first guy had a hand crossbow? The one that
I
died
did.
had a hand crossbow?
I did, in fact, say that. But it
I
is
will grab-
unloaded currently.
It's an action to load?
Yes, sir, until you get the crossbow back expert.
Well,
feat.
Huh.
is that how you're wanting to run loading?
Well, what's the loading? Because
Technically
usually it's action to
speaking-
reload.
No. Technically speaking, the loading property means that after you fire it once, it has to be reloaded. The reloading
Yes.
happens at the start of your turn.
That's weird, because
Correct.
that makes crossbow expert useless.
No, that means that you can have extra attack with crossbow expert. It's only useless if you can only attack once in a
that's
turn
right.
anyway.
You're right. I understand. You're right. We'll go that route.
That's
We'll
just
go
the
that route.
legalese for it.
Yeah, we'll go that route.
So I can't use the crossbow. I'm gonna go grab the crossbow and run up as far as I can.
It will, from your angle, it will be a disadvantage because you will have a big ass orc between you and them.
Yeah, I figured it'd be good. That's fine. Bonus action aims the rogue thing. Got it.
At third level.
Yes.
There.
And you
It's
wouldn't have
part of
been
the
able to
cut.
move anyway.
It's part of the cunning action, and you cannot move if you use it.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm still gonna make an attempt to shoot him.
Do it.
Is Dex? Yeah. It's a Dex weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an
All
actual
ranged.
20.
All ranged. Okay. All ranged weapons are dex weapons. This is a D6.
Disadvantage, so 18 only die. Which
Hey.
hits.
That's not bad.
Hand crossbow
Roll
does
an
what
18
damage?
and roll an
D6.
18 and a natural 20, and it's a D6 plus dex.
D6 plus Dex plus 2
D6
Why?
plus dex.
because of favored enemy.
Fair.
Oh yes, correct.
So
Are you just having a
What's your
flashback to me asking, is it
What-
humanoid
What's
during
your,
the other
what's your
campaign?
dex modifier?
5.
5 plus 2, so 7. Roll
Plus
a 3 or
3.
better.
Which is 10.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dead. On the money.
Huh. I think I like this. I'm not sure.
Medina, at the end of combat here, give me one more insight check.
Alright.
The rest of you, while he's doing that,
Let me just add this right here.
what are you doing? As the elf just kind of wanders in and grabs like a loaf of, or like a bit of bread off one of the tables and just starts trying to eat it.
Got a 19 on this one.
Trying to
Alright,
find
that in just a
arrows.
second. Arrows? Not in here.
Damn it.
Find a recollect the
Back.
bolt.
There is another short sword if you want it.
Keep the
The
dagger.
bolt, the bolt bag is on the individual and has 10 total bolts, including the one that is currently in Hurst and the one that you just shot into the enemy.
Almost forgot that was in there.
You said 10 total, including those two?
Yes. Also, while looking them over, if you want to roll an investigation check to see what you get off of that. And now, as for your insight, something kind of clicks in your head. I want you to make a charisma check.
Alright. $19.
Okay. It has to be with a weapon that you are proficient in. But something in your head kind of clicks, and you drop the spear and manifest a weapon of your choosing that you are proficient with.
I could choose any weapon. Like the person with-
Anything that you are proficient with, yes. You can pick the spear back up. I'm just letting you know that because of the brain blast bullshit that you just had to deal with, you just kind of drop it for a second and then go, what the fuck is this? Okay, what the hell? And it has the same iconography. No matter what the weapon is, it has the same iconography and look as the sword you took to kill the nobleman. What are you doing, Caleb? While he has found out that he has a weapon.
Two-handed heavy weapon?
No.
Okay.
Because 1, you're not proficient in those, and 2, you have to have improved packed weapon for that.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a...
I will loot the other body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh fuck.
Can I go with a battle axe?
My number was 16.
Okay. Battle axe, the one-handed variant?
Yeah, it can be two-handed. This is versatile property.
Is that a martial or simple weapon? Because I think you have very, very limited selection on martial weapons that you're proficient with, even as a hexblade.
I'm just looking at the filters and 3 weapons and it's proficient, and battle axe is like the first thing that pops up.
As a hexblade, you're proficient in battle axe? Weird.
I think it is racial background. Do it do anything with that?
Might be orc that gives you it. I'm not sure. But yeah, as long as you're proficient with it, it can be whatever you want. But when you manifest it, it is that. Just to let you know, until you get an invocation to allow you to change it later,
Gotcha.
or technically level up, or technically use your hexblade feature to bond with a weapon. That's different than that one. But anyway, 16 for Monsieur Kobold. While you're looking around, you find a note in the inner pocket of the guy's jacket, a dagger, and a small pouch of shiny things.
Shiny things?
Shiny things. You do not know what the concept of money, but you do know that this stuff is what your dragon loves to sleep on.
I know it's shiny. And no dragon would want it. So if I'm keeping it for myself, yeah, I'm grabbing the dagger.
Okay, there's about 15 of them in there.
I hope you're aware I'm just writing 15 shiny things on my sheet.
You can write down whatever the hell you want, son. If you want to, you can write down 15 gold shiny things in there if you want to. I don't care.
15 gold shiny things. Got it.
Got a total of 22 on my investigation.
Not bad. You will find again another dagger. Well, the dagger he had out actually. You will find on top of that a more ornate looking key, and also a pouch of, well, to you, money. This one will also
See how much
contain
money's in it.
15 gold.
Nice. Money.
What are we doing from there? There is technically the way this guy was trying to escape to, and a doorway on the other side of the fireplace.
Said I got a note.
Yes.
What does it look like?
Well, when you open it, it's all in common, and there's a lot of words you don't recognize.
I can't read anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's all scribbles to you.
So I'm just looking at the note strangely, see if it looks like it's made out of something valuable.
What's your
Or shiny.
passive? What's your passive perception, Zeeg?
Wasn't looking at my sheet.
You fucking bad.
13.
I'm gonna call you out. 13. You'll see it because you're still in the same room. The kobold is holding a note that he just pilfered off of that dead dude right there. He's holding it upside down and tilting it and looking at it weird. There is nothing on it that is shiny, by the way.
Don't need it. Just throw it away.
I'm gonna walk over and pick that up off the ground, and as I'm walking toward it, say over toward Hurst, are there any more coming?
No.
I don't hear anything.
Alright, there's another door here, or we can continue on that way, and as I'm saying this, I'm looking at this note.
The note is just says, keep what we have captured. Make sure they don't escape. Do so and you get the biggest paydays of your lives and we'll all be able to retire. Signed, Boss.
Just kind of put that back on the table nearby. According to that, they're gathering people for something for a bus, so whatever larger thing is probably wanting us all. But I think you already figured that out enough. Hurst, do you think we should go that way, or should we check this other route out?
I'm not familiar with this area.
Well, you're just over there.
He's asking if you want to go through the doorway that you chased that guy out of, where he was trying to seemingly leave out of, or go through the door that's next to the fireplace.
They are partially in the next map load zone, and I'm not, so...
Yeah. All that's in that zone currently is a stairway.
I figured if he was running that way, he must have been maybe running back to his camp.
Or at least to the exit is a fair assumption.
or reinforcements.
That too.
Does it sound like there's anyone else up there?
Not that you can hear from where you are, no.
I'm just gonna check out the doorway that's in this area.
The doorway that's next to the fireplace leads to what seems like a barrack type area. A sleeping area. No one in it currently. It seems to fit about 10 beds. And they all look like they have been used at some point.
No one in it, no obvious piles of stuff to go through.
I mean, there's a few, like, wardrobes or places to store clothing and whatnot like that, and a couple foot lockers at the end of the beds, but nothing else other than that. Not every bed has a foot locker. There's only like 2 foot lockers in there. Well, not even a foot locker. It's just a chest at this point. But you know what I mean. An ottoman. It's an ottoman.
Give it a quick perusal to see if there's anything in my size, because I'm currently wearing not anything okay.
In both the chest at the end of the bed and the wardrobe?
Just whatever I can see.
Okay. Looking through all of it, you find a decent helping of clothes abound.
Appropriate sizes?
Yeah. Not for the kobold, but for... or the 6'8" orc, but for the rest of you, you seem to be able to fit at least well enough.
It's just clothes, right? Not like leather armor or anything like that?
No leather armor. That's in the next room. I mean, what?
That's crazy.
Hey, Cletus, you want something not covered in,
Shit, yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Here, these look like they might be about your size.
Appreciate it.
This is the dead end. We'll be following you guys in just a moment. And if you want to change your clothes, it's in here.
You might, Hurst, Medina, you might be able to find like a pair of pants to fit and a shirt that might barely fit just because bigger dudes, but nothing that's going to fit you right with how tall you are. And Kobold, all shirts are dresses and all dresses are shirts.
Why do I even need clothes? Who needs clothes?
You did need to put on pants.
I'll tear a shirt and wear it like a little loincloth.
Okay.
For a little bit of protection.
There's not... I don't know where you're getting protection, but sure.
I'm making a joke.
I know.
Once we are no longer in... Yeah.
After everybody gets clothes on, making your way up the next staircase, you find more of a workshop type area, but also this is outside. So what this is you are sitting in, or what you come out of is like a catacomb type entrance. And it exits out into a makeshift roof building with kind of shitty-ish forge over here and a place to store things next to it and a woodworking bench and stuff like that. No enemies seemingly around currently.
Loot the area for basic equipment. Back in my mind, kind of sort of desperately looking for that thing I'm supposed to freaking have.
What thing you're supposed to freaking have? What?
Intro session gave me a method of communication that I do not have anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, for one, you're going to find a big-ass box that has all of your guys' stuff in it.
All of our stuff proper?
Yes. The stuff that you had before you got captured. As well as all of the elf's gear and all of the halfling's gear. Just kind of mixed into the chest.
That includes my pickaxe?
It does include your 6-shooter. And what did you say for that, Medina? Or Thaddeus, sorry.
Did they save my pickaxe?
No, they do not have your pickaxe in there.
Is there a pickaxe around the workshop area?
No, because there's no mine around.
God damn it.
You're more of a flatland, so there is no pickaxe. I apologize.
That is fine. I got a new sharp metal pointy thing.
I got my gold thing.
Is my 6-shooter the repeating pistol, right?
No. Your 6-shooter is the single action.
Single action, okay.
Yeah, yours is the official, like, army-issued single action 6-shooter. Cap and ball type shit. The The repeating pistol is also known as, in real world, the volcanic pistol. It's fancy. It's literally a lever action pistol. It's badass. It's one of my favorite pistols in old school Western shit ever. I had to include it in this, even if it wasn't technically part of the same time period.
And it's a game time period, schmime period.
Yeah, that's why I put it in there. Because technically that one didn't come out until the Western expansion, which is long after the Civil War. Well, not long, but you know what I mean.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Do I have my badge?
Well, technically, yes. Do you want people to see it?
Not exactly right now. I just want to know if I have it. Because I'm in a different country anyway. It doesn't help here. As a matter of fact, it's only bad. But
technically speaking, yes. You do have your badge. It is in the same hidden pocket it has always been in your clothing.
Okay.
Ow. The only other thing that's in the other boxes and stuff around will be... Let me look at my own shit because I forgot. Will be a dagger pistol with 5 rounds. And a musket with long swords and other things similar to that as well. But the only 2 things of note are the dagger pistol and musket. For whoever would want those. Like I said, the dagger pistol has 5 rounds available. The musket has 5 as well.
How much do I have for my 6-shooter?
Your 6-shooter has the 6 shots it had in it.
Okay.
And that's it.
am I perchance able to find another hand crossbow? Since this bow I found has no arrow.
You'll find arrows up here. I forgot to mention that. I apologize. You'll find 10 arrows sitting on the woodworking bench.
Right.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. My
The
bad.
other one's still a valid question though, because a single-handed thing is very good.
Yeah, no.
Damn it. A shield of any kind?
No.
Double damn it. Alright, shit here.
No real armor to speak of either, except what y'all what y'all had on to begin with, or what y'all would have quote unquote started with.
I'll take the musket if no one else wants it.
Okay. Anybody going for the dagger pistol?
Dagger pistol?
Yes, I have it. I have its stats in the J setting info.
Derringer pistol?
No, downward.
dagger pistol. It's above the blunderbuss pistol.
Pistol with dagger
is,
on
I see.
bottom of it.
I mean, if no one else wants it.
Please, martial classes, get yourself set up. I will live with this dagger forever. And I found 10 arrows with a short beer.
There's only 2 martial classes.
Yeah, that's half of us.
That is true.
The elf grabs his clothing and a staff from the box. The halfling grabs their clothing and what seems like a bag. Also, your pouch was in that box as well, because they didn't understand what the fuck it was. They're just like, oh, it's useless shit attached to his clothing. Whatever. But the halfling and elf both grab their things, and the halfling will chime up and say, well, looks like you're hired. I have to wait till nighttime to see where we're at, but once that happens, we'll know which way to go. Sound good to y'all?
Sounds good.
Fine by me.
All right.
higher.
Well, we are more or less in the free and clear at this stage, so now we can talk money. How much do each of you wish to get paid per day? I'd prefer to figure out a group sum instead of an individual fee. You seem to work well together.
If we're going to figure out a group sum, then I'm going to also request that you front the cost in order to make it a proper grouping, whenever we get to wherever it is we're going. So that way we can qualify for various mercenarial things if in fact we do stick together.
There's two ways to go about doing that. You can either sign up in whatever major city we make it to's adventuring hall, or you can assign yourselves to the mercenary hall. Both of them have entry fees, and I will gladly pay for both, whichever you wish to do. I personally recommend the adventuring hall because the mercenaries guild is a bit more. Oh, you need to have like 10 people because we're going to enlist you in the military, type thing. And adventurers are, oh hey, there's a monster over there I don't want to deal with, so you go deal with it. Both of them do escort missions for caravans as well. I recommend adventurers personally.
Well, that one seems to be the self-concerned ones, as the other one is more just sign up with an existing party.
Yes. Also, you could blow my mind and go merchants as well, because there's also a guild for that.
I look over at Div. No.
What is hired and paid and everything you just said?
Don't worry about it.
I heard caravans. Are we raiding caravans?
No, you're protecting one.
Protecting.
Literally the
Guarding.
opposite.
Yeah, opposite. Yeah.
Doesn't sound fun.
Y'all can figure that one out. I'm not dealing with that. What is your quote on your group fee?
I don't think any of us know the economy of the world well enough to say anything.
I mean, I say we go a
kingdom's
little
economy.
Mine
Your
is...
kingdom's economy.
I say we go a little bit above standard rate for humans for a whole group.
Right. Okay. So 17 gold a day for the group sound good to you?
Sounds good to me. How about y'all?
I have no clue. That's it.
mentally trying to divide 17 by the number of people we have, failing.
You also don't know how many days it's going to take to get there.
I know.
5 for each of the humans, 2 for the non-human.
That's you.
17.
Also, I will not be able to pay you until arrival, mind you. But once I arrive, I will be able to secure a loan to be able to pay your fee, however many days it may be. Sound good to you? Sound fair? Usually these kind of proceedings would have a upfront cost. Seeing as they have robbed me of all of my money, I don't really have the ability of doing that currently.
Why not rob them back?
Well, for one, I don't want to know who this boss character is that your friend over there mentioned, and I do not want to deal with however many there are left for that base. And on that note, I would rather leave as soon as possible before they have a chance to get back and deal with us. If 17 gold is agreeable for the rest of you, it is agreeable for me. I will pay you in full no matter how many days it takes us to get there. We will be heading to a more major city that is more agreeable to inhuman races, obviously, and go from there. Sound good to you?
Well, I think it appropriate to figure out what it is each of us are trying to do in the immediacy, but yes, let's get there first, regardless.
Alrighty. Then it is a plan. Elf, do you have any qualms? Well, firstly, I'm not part of the group, so I'm not going to be getting paid, obviously. And secondly, I just wish to go home, which I believe is that way. And he just points off in a direction. How would you possibly know that way? I've been around a very long time. My home calls to me.
All right.
Well, we will see if the stars point a city into that direction. You were saying, Thaddeus, sorry.
It was more inane nonsense.
Okay.
Carry on.
No, you're good.
No, it's very important. You're inane nonsense. It's very important.
Yeah. How did you know his name was Elf? Was it in while you were talking in that weird, fancy not dwarf?
His name is not Elf.
But you called him Elf.
He is an elf. His race is elf. Like, you're a kobold, that one's an orc, that one's a human, and that one's a human.
Uma.
No, he's not a human. He's an elf.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
With all that out of the way, I will officially call it for tonight, as we are on the surface and ready to leave.
So, where are we?
We
Fuck 'em, I
appear
know.
to be south of Caleb's area, which is south of my area. So
Well,
I'm
that's just
really
the
far
accent.
away.
That's just the accent of the individual you heard speaking. You really have no idea where the fuck you are.
We're in the middle of nowhere in an arbitrary place in an arbitrary city of region of the country.
We'll figure
Yeah,
it out
country.
whenever we get to
Yep.
wherever it is this merchant guy's supposed to be taking us.
He's just gonna go to a big city.
Well, yeah, but that'll give us a where the fuck are we?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, we're out. Everybody say bye.
Why?
I will not do as I am told. I control the buttons. Haha, you can't stop me.